toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Baylor Bears, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. And the Bears will put total weather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So TCU's offense is on the field for the first time today. Man, did we have a classic last year between the Bears and the Horned Frogs. You know, games that end on last-second field goals always etched into the memory banks, and I'm betting that there was a party in Waco. Might have even included some dancing until the wee hours on Sunday.
Yeah, and Bryson Washington was dancing with them the whole time because that dude danced up and down the field. He had almost 200 yards rushing a year ago. The physicality of Baylor won that football game.
There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Here's a heat. Caught behind the line, it's Payne. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Get the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. Instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to go. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
They kick it away on 4th down. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Bears offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Looking down the middle. And he slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's a return from midfield. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The Horned Frogs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
If you're on Facebook, switch on over to Twitch. Come on.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, TCU! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cameron. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On 1st down from their own 22. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Prentice.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and you'll never complain.
To the air on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield.
No.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble recovery.
From the gun, running back gets the give.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's McAllister. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to...
Oh, out of space. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Horned Frogs are on the move. The give to the tailback. There he goes. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the run, it's Barnes. Runs through a tackle. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Lining up to tack one more
Staying
on
out.
the lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone
I need a
else's
response.
building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, but pulls it in down the sideline. And he was on his way. Gets gets it all the way to the 38. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
You call timeout.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Quick completion on the out route. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Returns it all the way back to the 23-yard line, and the defense gets a turnover.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Scoops it up. Still a live ball. I don't know if
that's my luck.
Or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll start this drive going to the air. The short hands, it's Wilson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Robertson. Catch in the middle. It's Prentice. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Cameron. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
42 Spider.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. As they come to the line on 3rd down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hat trick and the score. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Splits the uprights. It's good. Had to settle for the field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking for a man. It's Hoover. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's a big.
There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to
Red
bounce
zone
it to the
opportunity
outside.
here.
That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They'll go to the ground. Spins away from the defender. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down to the 14-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation
huge. The pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left half. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing...
Oh,
yeah, baby.
He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick.
Still tired beforehand.
And he should have some bounce
in
his
step.
Defense. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Trying to set up the screen. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's caught. It's McAllister. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Horned Frogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Grabs behind the line, it's Payne. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's McAllister. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. You know, when these two first met in 1899, both schools were located in Waco. Of course, TCU eventually relocated, and relocating the Frogs in the conference realignment race over the years has stoked the fires of this rivalry.
And it's weird because Reese covered that game. And I know that because he was the sideline reporter. It was a 0-0 tie.
Great.
Yes, both teams from the same region. So a lot on the line. We've seen some excitement with these rivalry games. And with this matchup, Jesse, I'm excited about today.
Me too. And I think when you think about Texas football, everyone's always talking about Texas versus Texas A&M. Don't forget about Baylor TCU. These fan bases do not like each other, and the action on the field seemingly always delivers.
It would have been a 54-yarder if they had tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on 4th and short. Trying to keep this drive alive. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
To the air, it's Hoover. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. No chance he's taking a knee. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see him.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
He's going to throw deep right side. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go between the Bears and Frogs.
Sorry. Dang it.
And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this third quarter with a run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistics statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. And you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Throws to the wideout. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? And the Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 42. Quarterback keeper.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it and try to get his offense some positive yards.
The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. They'll try to bully their way for the first. It's a running room. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. They'll run the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the screen seemed like a good idea at the time, but they were fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, on defense, I think it just comes down to having really good awareness. You're watching the ball, you're seeing where it's going, you're locating blockers, and then defeating those blocks getting to the football.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. They just needed inches. Instead, they lost 3 feet. What a play by the defense. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Tries to get it on the ground. Across the 25. Smashes through the tackle.
Gosh.
And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain.
What a
They
midgie.
are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Touchdown, TCU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Got a work cut out for us, boys.
They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Minnesota was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen from the Gophers over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Got it in the middle, it's Washington. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They just keep firing. Buys a little extra time. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Bears are rolling down the field. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
He lets it fly. And they can't hook up for the big play on second down. Now it's third.
No. You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team, because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking for a man, it's Robertson. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Quickly out to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Wants to throw on third down. Fires to the big fella. It's a seam wide open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Payne. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Defense playing a bail technique. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. He makes the catch. Touchdown,
Higginson.
And the route is on.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big
This
body,
was
the
17-10 and
he has it all.
Bringing it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking downfield on first down. Throwing right. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. DB's right up on the receivers. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
To throw, it's Hoover. Quickly complete. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period.
Oh, man.
We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Back to pass on second down. He's got it on the move. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Looking to the end zone on third and
No, that was a pitch.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
Not only will he not get in, they'll stop him behind the line at the 4. And the Bears are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Going up top. He's got it down the left side. Off and running. Turning on the Jets. He's at the... And he slipped through the crowd.
What just happened?
Touchdown, Bears!
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go
Gosh,
aggressive
for
and
2,
spin
damn
the
it.
football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Kidding me.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Hoover. Fires to the middle. Holds it in. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I can't win what they're doing
And
that.
the Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Plucks it out of the air. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously,
Yeah, I
they
should
want
have
to
went for
throw
2.
the football on third down to try to get a first down, but It got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
Catches it at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Looking deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The Horned Frogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be. That's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Baylor! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Hand off from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee.
And I thought it was a good response by this football team. When you lose a couple in a row, man, it can get south and you can continue in a downward spiral. This team answered the bell, responded well, running out the clock here to get back on the winning track.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. White going to attack through the air. Got the quick pass. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Gonna swing it on second down. Pressure coming. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. One more play to pad the stats. Quarterback may change this route. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So TCU pulls out the victory over Baylor. You know those Horned Frogs will celebrate and exercise bragging rights until they meet again. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great. The home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
Oh my gosh.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Got shut out twice in 2 quarters. Five turnovers. BJ. What do we do? Got it. Receive it. Oh, this fumble. A big game. Not. Touchdown. This was tough. I'm in the red zone. Cover one man. Yeah. And I had the underneath route and the cutback. Freak. Go down. Yeah. This. I do after that. Undrop. Complete. Another. Man. This is me leading him up there. Cover 6. Letting too much. Should be interference, my gosh. What you waiting on, dude? Yes. And I'm not trying to get in. Put my backup quarterback in. Throw this city. Bumped over there. Finally goes right. Jeez. Their corner's that good? The secondary that good? Dang, man. Dang. Oh, shoot. Drop like a fly. We were sitting in pretty good position too, man, right there. Got a lot to play for. Still might be able to. Who knows? 5 games. Still got 10-2. I don't know if that gets us in the playoffs or not. I doubt it. 11-1 would have and probably put us in the Big 12 championship. But I mean, I like my chances against any user. This team ain't ready to win a championship yet. Oh man, I'm gonna lose my top 3 receivers. Defensive league will be alright. We'll be okay. We're good for the future. Oh god. Dang, man. Can we win out? Champ still hasn't even joined. Trying to get some coops.